Hey guys, today we'll be doing the level 1 5-minute drafting exercise. I have this PDF here that I'm going to be dragging off to the side, but I'll be pulling all my meets and bounds and dimensions from that, and we'll be doing this in BricsCAD. So to start off, we'll start by drawing our property lines. To do this, use L for line, and then to type in, you have to type in the meets and bounds. So I'll use at and the distance, which is 219.0 feet, and then use the less than sign, and I'll use south 55, D for degrees, 03 minutes, 32 seconds west. And now I'll be doing at 157 feet, less than, south 34, D for degrees, 56 minutes and 28 seconds east. Now the other two are not given, so I will just be setting my ortho to this property line, and I'll just use Shift, Control, middle mouse here, and I'll just draw a line. Hold Shift to draw it ortho. I can't move, and I'll do the same here, and I'll connect these with a fillet radius of 0. And then I'm going to explode these just to make drafting easier so that they're separate. And then I'll put this all on the property line layer. And then now we want to set our constraints. So we want 11 feet from the front. I'm going to move this to the 0 layer. Then we're going to want 18 feet for parking, 24 feet for a drive aisle, another 18 feet for parking, and 6 feet for a sidewalk. For our for our drive aisle, I like to put this on stripe X, stripe X8, just to show this is where it will travel. Then from this property line, we want 6 feet from the edge. We want another 18 feet for parking. Then we want another 24 feet for drive aisle. And we'll draw these stripe X. So our drive aisle. And we can fillet these with a radius of 0 to show our drive aisle as it makes its turn. Our cars will go through that way. We can trim this away. And now from the top, we're going to do the same thing. Offset 6 feet for landscape, another 18 for parking, and 24 for drive aisle. And we'll connect these the same way as before. Now that all those are together, we want 11 spaces in here. So if our spaces are 9 feet wide, times 11 spaces, we're going to want 99 feet. So holding Shift to make sure it's ortho, I'm going to draw that 99 feet, and I like to draw this with the midpoint of this line. Delete this, and we will offset this 18. Offset this new line 18. You can delete that now, and these are our 11 spaces, so we can mark that with our spot. Now we're going to want our 4 spots, so we'll trim this away. And we'll start from this point, hold Shift, 4 spots times 9, 36. So now we have our 4 spots. We're going to take up that much room. We can label that with 4. And we can do the same thing here. We'll draw from this point, snap to the intersection, hold Shift, 36 feet. It's another 4 parking spaces. Now that we have that shown, there was a road that was drawn in. Normally we'll already have this drawn in, but for this exercise, we're going to offset this property line 15 feet for space and 30 feet for the drive aisle. and this goes on the existing asphalt layer. Now we like to show our drive aisles connecting to these existing drive aisles. And to do this, you can just draw polylines ortho to the drive aisle and then just trim away the extents. So now we're connected to the drive aisles. We've got parking. Now we want to show 18 spots here. So 18 times 11, or 18 times 9, 162. So we'll hold shift to draw ortho, 162 feet. And I'm going to draw this to the midpoint here. Delete this. Now we have our 18 spaces here. And our 6 feet for the building sidewalk. Now our building is going to be 50 feet by 150 feet. 50. And then to close, you can hit C space and it'll close your rectangle for you. I'm going to drag this by the midpoint to this midpoint. Now our building is here. And now we've got our drive aisle, our parking, our building, everything wireframed in so we know how it fits. Thanks for watching.